we are going to be talking about animal needs. We are going to be doing a foldable about the 4 things that animals need to survive. Now, animals meaning mammals, us, amphibians, reptiles, fish, insects, all of those. What do they need to survive? All right, so the first thing you definitely need every single day is water. Okay, you guys have to drink water. Your bodies cannot go very long without water. The next thing we all need is, well, not peanut butter, but food. Food is definitely important. It keeps our brains going. It keeps our body moving. The next thing we need is air. Can everybody take a deep breath for me? One more time. So we need water, food, air. What's the other thing? Can you guys think of it? The other thing is shelter. Where am I at? I'm in a classroom. A classroom is protecting me from the outside elements. The elements meaning what's going on outside? What is the weather like? All right, so we need a shelter, some kind of protection. You know, bears go into caves, so do bats. You have holes in the ground that are dug, the burrows. You've got shelters like dog houses. We have houses, apartments, all sorts of different places that we live. But we need shelter to protect us from the outside. All right, here we go. We're gonna make our foldable that has all 4 of those different elements that we need to survive. Here we go. Okay, here is our animal needs foldable. You guys are gonna write animal needs in the middle, and then make sure you write your name underneath. Notice I am not writing on the sides here because I'm gonna keep those for the 4 different things that we need to survive. All right, the first thing that we're gonna do in our first bottom box, or our triangle in the corner, I am gonna actually use my dotted line here as my writing tool. So I'm gonna write air. I'm gonna write it with pencil first. Air is spelled A-I-R, air. Here we go. I'm gonna get a little closer so you can see it. Air. Now we're gonna draw a picture of air. Now you can't really see air, but you can see the clouds up in the sky. So I am going to do the clouds up in the sky. I'm gonna make a little cloud. There we go. Here's our first one, which is air. You can color in your cloud if you like. And you can also color the word air, tracing it with a blue color if you'd like, or a different color. So A-I-R. The next thing we need is water. So we're gonna go to the other side. We are staying inside this triangle. Do not color past this dark line here. So the next one we need is water. So I'm gonna spell water. W-A-T-E-R. Water, W-A-T-E-R. So I'm gonna trace that, W-A-T-E-R. Now, water comes from the sky, so we are going to have a rain cloud up in the sky. I'm going to do my rain cloud here. I'm going to color it blue, but I'm also going to take my gray, my pencil, and I'm going to color over it a little bit too, just to make it a little darker. You need to make it more of the cumulus clouds, or cumulus nimbus, the one our rain clouds. Now I'm going to make little raindrops. Because our water comes from the sky, it's part of our water cycle. It goes from the sky down to the earth, then into the ground, then evaporates back up to the sky again, which then makes the clouds. So we have water, air, water. Here we are, air and water. Now the next thing we need is food. Food. Ready? Let's spell food. Food. 2 O's together make the oo. D. Food. Now, I don't know about you guys, but one of my favorite foods is an apple. So I'm gonna draw an apple. You can draw whatever your favorite food is if you'd like. An apple is basically like drawing a C. And then I'm just gonna give it a little bump, and I'm gonna do a backwards C. And so I connected the two. I'm gonna color that in. And I'm gonna trace over the word food with my red. I'm also gonna add a stem to my apple. And I'm gonna put a little leaf on it, just because it's a freshly picked apple. All right, so so far we have air, water, food. Now our last thing, which we need, is shelter. Shelter is something that protects us from the elements and what's going on outside. So we are going to spell shelter. The SH makes the sh sound. L, t. And the two letters ER make the So we have sh, L, t, shelter. Now I'm going to draw just a little house. So I'm going to start with my triangle up at the top. And I'm going to make two little lines. I'm going to make a line out. It's kind of like a little slide. I'm going to make a square here. And I'm going to take my square and I'm going to make it a little longer, make a triangle. I'm going to trace over the word shelter. And then I'm going to do a little door. And I'm going to color my house. So the top of my house is going to be brown. It's my roof. And I think I'm going to have a little fun and I'm going to make my house blue. I mean, come on. When do you get to have a blue house? It's pretty fun. And pretty. Animals need shelter, air, water, and food. The next thing you guys are going to do is you are going to take your scissors and you're going to cut along the dark line. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fold on the dotted line. It may be easier for you to go this way. Take your colors. So I'm going to take my first color here. On the outside of my air, I'm going to write air again. Do you guys remember what the last one is? Air, shelter, food, and... Can you say it? Yes! Very good. It is a water. Water. W-A-T-E-R. And there you guys go. You have your animal needs foldable. Flip it open, and you've got all the different needs of animals. Good job, you guys.